I'm here. All right, right. I still haven't made it. Fuck.
It's on you, boo-boo. I ain't got no filament right now.
I
All
forgot to
right,
get more
so-
caffeine.
As we left off last time, Satire was on the deck, and the other three were in the escape pod heading for the planet's surface. So we will head off with Satire. How are you handling this? They've
Well,
got you down right now. So
yeah, I came out, I kneeled, and essentially surrendered, putting down 500 gold pieces on the deck. I'm just waiting because, yeah, I'm downrange. They could fire, they could kill me straight up right there if they want to, but, like, I'm hoping that they keep their word and pick me up.
all right. So as you're waiting to see what happens, the ship swings around and comes down to where, it's not necessarily landed, but hovering so the docking ramp is on the deck. So 3 individuals walk from the ship, 2 over to you, 1 over to the pile of gold. All right. You've got 1 flanking you on either side right now, and then 1 that's got his back to you. So what are you doing?
I'll say all of my equipment's equipped, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to blink and turn invisible and sneak over to the ship.
Where the fuck did he go? Now you've got all 3 of them sitting there on high alert, just shitting their pants.
I would like to take a stealth check, I suppose, to sneak over and get on their ship to see if anyone else is actually on board.
Yep.
What do these individuals look like? What are their race?
So you've got 1 little toad man. Can't really identify what he is exactly. Through all your readings, you've read a race similar, but you can't pinpoint if this is the same race just evolved from the text you've read or a different subspecies. So, um, one's a minotaur and the other one is a warforged. So, and yeah, give me that stealth check.
That would be a... Wait for the digital dice to load. 18 while invisible.
Successful.
And would I have any type of link to night?
Yes, you would.
Can I give him the basic command of cause a ruckus just wherever he is on the ship?
So you can give like almost like a homing beacon kind of sense to him.
Okay, so more of like a thrall call.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I think I'm gonna set that off as, yeah, I look around the ship and... You said there was 1 more in there?
Yes, there'll be 1 more in the ship.
Okay. Um... What does the individual in the ship look like?
As far as you can tell, it's a small warforged, um, very, very old. Uh, looks like all it ever does is fly.
So like purely a pilot bot.
Exactly.
Would I have any knowledge of how to hack into or take control of said bot to see me as the primary user?
Um,
Or would that be like a history check or wisdom or something?
I will give that a wisdom.
Physical dice out. Never trust digi die. I got one good one, but I don't trust it. Wisdom is a +2. That's a 15, 17.
Yes.
Um, I would like to do so while I wait to, if I can either see outside or just listen for night to come on deck to, yeah, see what the rest are doing. And if I can seal the doors, that'd be wonderful before I start interacting with the bot and hacking.
Okay, give me a. Go ahead and give me a dex check for
That's a 1. I crit fail.
that. Okay, so you were unable to seal the cockpit. Um, but as you're sitting there and fucking with the controls, trying to get the door to seal, you turn around and look out the window, and all you see is a fucking body fly by.
Just zoom in.
Just wha-
Oh
right on by.
god. I guess night's here. That's good. That'll give me some time.
Then you hear what sounds like this squelching noise. It's very raw beef, mud, water kind of.
With a few rocks in there clinking together.
Yeah,
Oof.
right on the other side of the door. And
Night's
then
definitely here.
you hear a knock.
I thought you said the doors didn't seal.
So it's not sealed, but it's shut.
Oh, it did still just shut? Okay.
It's shut,
Um,
but it's not sealed.
am I still invisible?
Yes.
I want to go over to the door and just do a. Could you hear that?
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear two more much louder knocks. This confirmation.
Beautiful. Immediately unseal the door. Or open it.
So when you open the door, give me a casual still stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So give me an acrobatics check.
Oh god. Acro. That is a 16. 15 plus 1.
Okay. So as you open the door, night just comes barreling in, and you are able to jump to the side and not get railroaded
Can I
like you did
use
last time.
my uh telekinesis to just like as he's rushing in and I dodge and land to just like lift him up so he can keep running and doing whatever, but he's just stationary, floating.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Give me a roll for it.
Just flat, or
Yeah.
do you want like my strength modifier or something?
Give me um give me a constitution with that because that's more of a mind thing, right?
Yeah, that's more of like a concentration spell.
Okay. So, yeah, either wisdom or intelligence with it. Um
I'll
look
use
it you've got the
intelligence.
same modifier for both of them.
Yeah,
So,
I kept that pretty even. Um, that would be +2 with a 15, 17.
the 17. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So, as night barrels in and you jump off to the side, you just kind of lift him up and he's just sitting there just freight training away just right in place.
I want to
He's,
come out
he's kind
of.
of looking around a little bit, a little
Mm-hmm.
confused.
I want to deactivate my invisibility and just be like, it's okay, calm down. And I just want to like
He,
gently set him down into the seat across the way from me.
he immediately stops and sits down.
I'm just laying there like, paint me like one of your French girls. uh, get up and go over to hack the pilot to gain full control, and if I can, disconnect it from whatever orders it already has.
Okay, give me an Arcana check with that.
Arcana. So, ooh, plus
Yeah, with
5, and I
wisdom.
have proficiency. Cha. That is a dirty 20.
All right. So you are successfully able to hack into the pilot bot and able to wipe its previous commands. Go ahead and input your new orders.
New identification, captain of all space, satire, first mate, night, main objective, have fun. In quotations, per the captain's specifications. I want to essentially just have it leave the freighter where it's at currently and track the beacon of the escape pod and head that way.
All right.
Both escape pods if I can, and if I can get like timestamps of which left at what time so I can identify which is which and whatnot.
So the original escape pod that left with all the high-ranking military individuals, that was a specialized escape pod, so it was able to jump them back into a more
Safe
friendly
space.
space.
Which,
So,
if they're in unsafe space, why'd they bring a cruise liner with no weapons?
are politicians ever smart?
No.
I mean, if I'm gonna have them there, they're gonna have to play the part.
That's fair.
Yes, that is very
Okay,
fair.
so yeah, I'll head towards the closest planet, I suppose, for the other beacon that's still presumably close.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too far off. All right.
Relatively
Well, then
close.
we will cut back over to Captain No and his motley crew that are aboard the escape pod that are barreling towards the planet's surface.
Can we say that I definitely grabbed some bottles of liquor before I
Oh
made my
yeah,
escape?
definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I want to be
we agreed on
drinking.
that
I'll
last
say, I'm
time.
pretty
Yeah.
sure, yeah, we did speak on
I'm
that,
pretty sure
and you
that is
had like
something that I said,
everything you
but yeah.
could stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I am digging through my bag to find liquor.
All right. So you're drinking?
Yeah. I'm drinking and playing with my new sword.
Bob, what are you up to?
Mm, last I knew, I was in the pod, just sitting back, enjoying the ride.
All right, Bolus. If you can.
You're gonna look over. And you're gonna see Mullis sitting in the corner, pressing uh, one of their tomahawks against their forearm. And as you watch, they absorb into the inside of their forearm like a tattoo. And if you look at the other arm, you notice there's also a tomahawk tattoo on that arm too, on the same spot on the inside of the forearm. Because I'm using my walking armory feat to blade meld my tomahawks into my forearms like tattoos. So I am literally a walking armory.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Yep.
look. Is that under spells?
Feats.
Feats. Okay.
It is literally under my martial archetype, a psionic dragoon. The next one down is walking armory. I can meld weapons to myself and keep them on my skin. But yeah, it's a class feat.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I can retrieve those if I need to. Because I'm also a 2-weapon fighter, so I figured both tomahawks on my forearms is one bonus action to retrieve them.
I just wanted to check that because I never heard of that shit before. But yeah, that's fucking cool. All right, yeah.
Artificer.
But yeah, I figure that's not a fast process to initially absorb them, so I'm figuring like short rest type bullshit, so it takes an hour or two. Everyone just watch it slowly creep into my arm. Having fun. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with our float time. I might have a suspiciously tall bottle with a straw that I'm sipping on while I'm focused on this, if that works for flavor.
That works. All right. I'm going to need all of you to give me a. Oh, acrobatics. No.
I'm pretty good at those.
Hold on.
Nope. Not acrobatics?
It is acrobatics? Yeah, acrobatics.
Woo, yeah, baby. 19 plus 6, so 25. I am an acrobatic motherfucker even when drunk. My job is to drink booze and swing sword.
I got 11.
That makes sense for Bob.
He does have like -1.
Yeah,
I got a
Can
12.
he? So here's the real question: can he athletics and just brace himself against the fucking roof and the ceiling
And then
because he's big?
since
big
I
is
answered
Bob?
all,
I'll let him Master Chief it. Yeah. If that's what he wants to do, I'll let him Master Chief it.
so should I roll for strength then?
Yeah. Roll.
Yeah, athletics instead of acrobatics, Osty.
That'd be a +2, so that'd be 14 on the original roll. Do you want me to roll for it again?
Reroll it. Yeah. With advantage. So.
If you fail this roll, that means you're giving the Covenant their bomb back.
That's heresy. Wait. And
So roll twice and take the best number.
18.
Ooh,
All right.
20, dirty 20.
Bob's going to successfully Master Chief this.
Here we go again.
And then Mullis, what'd you hit? Yeah, 'cause you're changeling, so you're little.
I'm very charismatic. I wasn't looking for so much physicalness to this crew.
Hmm.
I thought being cute and sneaky would be more useful.
I hit people.
Give me your roll. Tell me what your roll is.
I rolled a 15. Unless I'm rolling again.
Okay. Right, I didn't hear
Yeah,
you
my,
the first.
yeah, my initial acrobatics was a 15 total.
Okay, cool. All right. So No and Bob successfully brace themselves. And don't receive any damage. Molus, unfortunately, secures himself into the seat, uh, but gets a little bit of whiplash. So you're gonna have a disadvantage on your rolls for the next until you have your next short rest.
Can we
Cool.
say that I was unbuckled, but because I was just so relaxed from drinking, it was chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I just ride. I'm like, turbulence.
So
Last time I figured out where the tracking beacon was, but it's on the outside of the pod, right?
yes.
Okay. Can did we figure out if the planet that we're headed towards has breathable atmosphere?
Yes, so that's one of the things about the escape pod. It's going to send you to the nearest habitable
Okay.
pod, which may or may not be a planet.
Okay.
So
But habitable, that's what matters.
habitable is what, it could be, for all you know, a comet with some weird fucking atmosphere to it.
That's true. But it
So-
works out.
So, but you do know that you've made contact with the surface because all movement has ceased.
Okay.
Everyone's a little shaken, but like I said, Molus got the worst of it, unfortunately. Again, you need to quit rolling like shit in my campaigns to make it look like I've got it out for you. um Lie once or twice, it's fine. Um
To be fair, No's the one with the curse on him right now.
that's true. All right. Um so knowing knowing that the ship has stopped, what are you guys gonna do? You guys stay put, head on out?
Our ship has stopped or their ship has stopped?
Your the escape pod has stopped.
Oh, I'm getting out. Fuck this thing.
Yay.
Getting
I'm
out.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I kick the doors open?
Go ahead and give me a strength check for it.
I'm back. My black light glitched some things. What's happening?
You're good.
We are massacring this planet.
Oh, fun.
Going murder hobo before I even know there's one murder hobo. Shit.
We're gonna find something and we're gonna punch it. Maybe, I don't know. We're figuring things out as we go.
You're gonna punish it so hard.
Now I
Oh,
have
yeah.
to watch my own recording.
So that would be
Wait, let me check on that. Make sure it's
19.
still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. It was just
Okay,
physical
cool.
hardware, not digital.
Good. Good.
One quick question to God is my time playing with my new sword, have I attuned to it?
I'm going to say no. Not enough time has for that.
Okay.
I gotta check on your sword because I might add. I think
It's the thing that I promised to use for nothing useful.
Oh, that one.
That's
Okay.
the reason why I promised to use it for nothing useful.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna hit
Literally
you up.
nothing useful.
I'll hit you up after we get done, and I'll let you know a couple of little things.
Okay.
Done with it. That I added that I forgot to add in the sheet for it.
All right.
Um.
Because yeah, I
What was-
wanted to use the one thing for something that's very stupid.
I can't wait. What was that strength check?
His was an 18.
18?
19.
19.
Plus 2.
Okay. So you kick it pretty hard and nothing happens.
Yay! Sturdy door.
This is this is a really sturdy door.
I'm gonna look around for a button that opens the door.
Push the button to open the damn door.
Give me a perception check for searching for the button.
I'm going to pull out my cast iron skillet.
7.
You see like 4 different buttons near
I'm
the
gonna press all of them.
or the door opens. The lights turn on, an alarm sounds, and the
I
windshield
walk out like
wipers
a
start.
king.
With disadvantage, I got a 10.
He also found the 4 buttons.
He also found 4 buttons.
I push all the buttons.
All right, the door
Everything
shuts,
stops and the door shuts.
turns off. The windshield wiper stops and the
Is
alarm.
my cast iron skillet stuck in the door?
The door has crunched your cast iron skillet in half if it was out there in between the door.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I've got like a little sword. I'm pretty sure it's too small for you, but you could have this one if you want.
Cast iron skillet still work.
So you guys are all still in the escape pod?
All right, let's press all the buttons again, but slower this time, and we'll see which one does what.
All right. So which button are you? They're all. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 up and down.
I press the one up from the bottom.
One up from the bottom. The windshield
Yep.
wipers start.
I press that one again to turn them off.
All right.
I'm gonna press the bottom one.
All right. The alarm sounds.
All right, turn that one off.
All right. The alarm didn't turn off.
Fuck. All right, we need to figure out how to open the door so I can punch this thing. We're gonna press the top button.
All right. The top button opens the door.
All right, we figured it out. All right, so let's leave the pod.
All right.
I'm gonna find the tracker on the pod, and I'm gonna punch it in the
So-
face.
As you guys leave the pod, what you would notice immediately is you're in some kind of swampy marshland area. Very tall vegetation, not necessarily tree-like. It's more like stalks than anything. Like you're looking at a shitload of celery.
I want to climb on top of the
great
pod.
captain.
Hold on 1 second. Need to disable this thing. I'm gonna find the tracker on the pod and punch it.
All right. Give me a perception. Yeah.
Can I have advantage on the perception since I found it from the inside, technically?
Yes.
I'm happy because that first roll is a 6. And it's +2. Oh, that's a nat 20. It went from a 6 to a nat 20.
Very nice. 69. All right. No shit. All right.
And then I'm punching the tracker in the face.
All right. The tracker's face has officially been punched. Satire.
I did the same thing on the boat.
you have now lost the beacon. You have kind of a general area
I was about to
of
say, did they
where
touch down and did it send a ping?
it sent a ping, so you've got the general location of where it'll be, but it'll be, it'll be somewhere within, that area.
Would I have any scanners or a way to like hail ships on close range?
You would definitely have a way to hail uh close range ships. Scanners on this, I'm gonna say no.
Like he's flying around with open comms, and then he gets somewhere close to it, and he just hears just alarms blaring the over comms the entire fucking time.
That's that would be the other thing that I was gonna ask about is there anything going out because of the alarms?
No.
Oh right, because he just punched
What?
it.
The alarms triggered the thing that he just fucking destroyed.
So yeah,
Um,
I guess head towards the most
So actually, no, I take that
centralized
back. You
aerial.
would have
What?
scanners to detect heat signatures because that's how you would detect ships out in space is through heat signatures. So you can detect heat signatures, although I'm not sure how useful that's going to be for you
So
on the
wouldn't
planet.
that just be a life form scanner then?
Essentially, when you're
Yeah.
on a planet, yeah.
Yeah. Mid atmosphere, I would say. I'm presuming the bot's informing me of all this.
Yes.
Then yeah, I would tell them to find the apex of the conical space to hover there and scan for all life forms below in said range and see for inconsistent or sporadic movement.
All right.
I've read a couple books on tracking.
Um, the droid turns around, looks at you, or well, what you think is looking at you, and says in a very synthesized voice, "There's a smoke plume over there. We're gonna check that first."
Astounding. You're the best pilot I've ever had.
The bot turns around and you think it says, "Obviously, haven't had very many."
I'm just gonna stay silent and like look wistfully out the window towards the smoke plume.
Hold your
All right, back to our beacon that has been punched in the face.
yeah.
So the alarm is still sounding. It's
So
getting
we obviously got to get away from this thing.
it's getting kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, it's one of those high pitched fucking like fire sirens. Yeah, it's loud and annoying. Like it probably is deafening to Bob.
We're
Yeah, we're
talking like
definitely
air
getting away from
sirens
this thing.
or like tornado sirens.
Is it coming from one speaker or just the entire goddamn ship?
So from what you can tell, it coming from everywhere inside the and it is so loud and high pitched that it just is still ear splitting even outside of the ship up to about what did I say? About 40 feet away.
Okay. Going to move 45 feet away while trying to see if there's any wildlife about. Listening, looking,
I'd like to go
smelling.
near the well and start investigating for food smelling things.
All right,
I
go
want to climb a
ahead.
tree, a celery tree.
All right, I'm gonna need an athletics check. I'm gonna need a perception check. I'm gonna need another perception check. So
But it's about as good at that.
That's a dirty 10
13.
on that.
All right, one at a time, damn it. Okay, so no had a 13.
Yep.
Bob, what was yours?
I got an 8 with a bonus of 2, so a 10.
You got a 10. And then,
And I'm still at disadvantage, yeah.
yeah.
I got a crit fail, a 1.
All right.
He sees nothing.
You see nothing.
You see a swamp. Pretty swampy.
This is the swampiest swamp I've perhaps ever seen.
Probably. I don't know where Mullis is from, but probably.
That's really unfortunate for Mullis. It's really unfortunate.
About to be eaten by giant crocodile.
So, no, you successfully climb the celery stalk.
Fuck yeah.
And then, Bob, as you're looking around for food and stuff, nothing here is recognizable to you. So, well, actually, before I say that, go ahead and give me a check with that as well.
He's got this, I believe. Bob is our rock.
I've only heard one roll, but I haven't.
Huh?
Still waiting for that nature check
From me or from Bob?
from Bob.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't me. I had to make sure that I was doing the correct thing. I am. We're good.
Is Bob still with us?
I got 11 plus
Okay.
1, 12.
All right. So, you recognize that there is water, and there's a couple of vegetation. There are a couple plants that you recognize that are edible for you,
Is it all just celery?
kind of. Gotcha.
I'm the king of celery. I'm on top of this shit.
I will keep searching.
All right. Where, Bob, where are you at in comparison with Mullis?
I kept heading in the same direction as Molus just to keep an
Alright.
eye on him.
So I'll put you guys within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Has someone learned how to use tracking on a 2D plane?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of you.
Our Foundry server up and running.
Getting used to it still. So,
I mean, it's still a
Alright.
good base even for transitioning into Foundry.
so let's see. So, yeah, no. Which way would you be looking? Would you be kind of keeping an eye out, or?
I came up here to get away from the noise so I could sit and drink.
All right.
I'll look in whichever way the sun or whatever big ball of light is illuminating things is not directly in front of my eyes.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can you tell which star is the closest?
The one that's brightest, I don't like it. Perception, I'm pretty sure is a 12. Yeah, 12.
12. Okay. So, what you notice is this star that you're looking at that's really bright keeps getting brighter and brighter and brighter. You can't
About how
tell.
fast is it moving?
It's moving at you pretty fast.
Like, from No's experience, how bad would getting hit by it feel? Like, in terms of, like, not that much to, like, splat.
Give me an intelligence.
I'm not good at those.
Oofta.
12.
12. Okay. So you can definitely tell that this isn't a star anymore. This is definitely the ship that was fucking with you. Come back.
How far above me is it?
Um,
Can I just start playing over the loudspeaker Cotton Eye Joe or the equivalent?
yes, absolutely.
Beautiful. That's all I want to do.
Okay. Now you start hearing Cotton Eye Joe over the loudspeaker, and you can tell that it's probably about a mile from you.
A mile up or a mile away?
Mile up.
Hmm.
Orbital
notice this racket.
radial 27 degrees north-northwest.
I'm not.
I'm gonna try to, like, flatten myself to this celery and become, like... I'm gonna try to stealth this shit. I want to become one with the celery. If I'm not celery, I'm nothing.
What color is No
I am
again?
one with the trees, and I know.
No, I'm pretty sure I made him red or some shit.
Oh, beautiful. That's what I thought.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, with your...
Nope, deep blue. Deep blue, apparently.
you
But
need to
still does
update
not
your-
jive with celery.
Yeah.
I'm trying my hardest here. I have a pretty good stealth.
You're working on it. So
That's a nat 20, so that'd be 26.
Ooh.
all right. You successfully blend in with the. I don't know how you.
I'm a weird patch of mold on this celery.
I was about to say he looks like a brown spot, a dying decay of
As
the
you
plant.
look around, you kind of notice that there are other spots that kind of look like you on the leaves. So you actually, could be mistaken for normal spots.
I love this dice. This is a good dice for me.
So, but that is where tonight. So,
I am invisible inside of celery.
um,